Today, Boeing executives are being asked a simple question that was asked by many of us at the time. How could part of a passenger jet fall off mid-flight?
An NTSB hearing hopes to get to the bottom of what happened with the panel blowout during an Alaska Airlines flight earlier this year. ABC's Michelle Franzen recaps today's hearing.
Executives from Boeing and Spirit Aerosystems getting grilled today at a National Transportation Safety Board hearing into the circumstances around that mid-air blowout on board a Boeing 737 MAX jet in January.
This isn't a PR campaign for Boeing. What is very confusing for a lot of people who are watching, who are listening, is what was going on then. This is an investigation on what happened on January 5th.
The plane had just taken off from Portland, Oregon, en route to Ontario, California. The crew had to make an emergency landing back in Portland after a door plug blew off at 16,000 feet, leaving a hole in the side of the plane. The NTSB's preliminary report says during manufacture, the door plug was removed to repair an unrelated problem, but when it was reinstalled, the NTSB says 4 bolts were never put back on. Factory workers describing concerns about Boeing facilities.
One Boeing employee, not a contractor, said planes come in jacked up every day. Planes come in jacked up every day. Meaning you were, at the time, receiving quote-unquote jacked up planes. Another employee, all the planes that come to us always have an issue with structures, skins, open holes.
Boeing says it has made changes since the incident, including implementing a final product verification for each fuselage and a new design for the part of the fuselage that blew out.
So they have done a review assessment of ways to improve it, to make sure that we make it so it can't move again. And these are the changes that are in work because they felt that those would be even more secure, and that's what we're proceeding to work on.
The board released 3,800 pages of reports and interviews from the ongoing investigation. A final report on the blowout, including probable causes and recommendations, could take a year to 18 months to complete. Michelle Franzen, ABC News, New York.
No one from the airline was called to testify this week before the NTSB.
Well, a former NTSB member did say that indicates the agency is determined that Alaska has no dirty hands in this issue.